This is the NBA on ESPN. I'm Kevin Frazier. The Rockets' Tim Duncan is going to show us what it's like to be a black hole out there. Nothing escapes him on D. They'll be matched up against the Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal is also known for his schwacks. Call him a human fly swatter, call him a shot repellent, whatever you call him, just get his name right. Lakers, Spurs. It's going to be off the hook.
Hello, everybody. It's nearly time to tip off here at the SBC Center in San Antonio. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Fitz, here's the first guy that deserves attention. Tim Duncan can afford to play aggressively on defense because he knows his shot blocking ability is the great equalizer. On the other side, you've got another great rejection artist. Shaquille O'Neal is a shot blocker with a bad attitude. Even worse, when you try and shoot over him, he only gets nastier.
Thanks, Tom. Time to tip it off and get this one going. The Spurs get the tip and we're underway. Willis goes glass. No worries.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
To Bryant. Shaq is asking for it in the post. They get it into him. Willis made the nab back there, records his first steal. Turkoglu, high off the glass, lays it right in. The Lakers work it up court. To Bryant. Malone it in. The Spurs bring it up court and are up a deuce. To Ginobili. There's the steal.
He read that pass like a book. He was all over it.
Here comes the double team.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
Parker brings it up. To Turkoglu. Pass left wing. Pump fakes. Ginobili fires from 14. No way.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock him down.
Fisher glides in. Rolls it off the short side of the rim, then in.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
To Turkoglu. Duncan has position down low. Duncan uses the drop step. The run cannot be stopped by Willis.
He thought the hook was his best option, and I'm not going to second guess him. It just didn't fall.
The jumper was buried by Fox.
You knew that was good as soon as he released it.
Just under 11 minutes here in the first quarter. To end the drought, hits it.
In the right situation, he can get the inside shot he wants, Fitz, and that was the right situation.
The Lakers have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. To Malone. Outside pass. To Shaq. Clock down to 6. Pass right wing. Kobe goes with the fadeaway. Misses the jumper. To Malone. Grabbed by O'Neal. Pulled up.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
Just over 9 minutes here in the first quarter. Parker uses the glass, and we have a foul. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Lakers are holding on to the lead, 10-8. To Fox. Pass to the paint. He's double teamed, splits it with a pass. The bucket down low was made by O'Neal.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
Just under 9 minutes here in the first quarter. To Duncan. Duncan shoots from the post. Hook it.
This guy has great offensive awareness, and you better make sure you keep tabs on where this guy is at all times.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 85% from the floor. Caught by Malone. Lob to Bryant. Kobe goes with the drop step. Good position and tip by Malone.
Those are just hustle points right there. He just wanted it more.
The Spurs have the rock. To Duncan. Duncan takes a quick shot. Hauled down by Malone. Nabbed by Bryant. Kobe sails in. Denied. And it's hauled in by Turkoglu.
You may want to think long and hard before you try to take it to this guy on the inside. He has that weak stuff for breakfast in there.
Ripped down inside by Malone.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
He's doubled up. Here comes the double team. Gets the pass off. He's double teamed. 7 on the shot clock. He's doubled up. The J was off the mark by Bryant.
Got in close there, but still couldn't seal the deal.
Ginobili pulls the trigger from the high post.
That's an impressive play.
Two-point differential between the teams. Skip to Fox. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Fox sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. Willis will leave the floor. He can't complete the three-point play. Ripped down by Ori. To Duncan. Turkoglu shoots from the paint. Money on the jump shot.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. To Fisher. Now outside. To Malone. Here comes the double team. 5 on the shot clock. Kobe shoots. Can't finish it in the post.
The D was right there. That shot had no chance.
The Spurs take it up court with a narrow deficit. 16-14. In low. Skip to Turkoglu. Turkoglu launches from beyond the arc. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. To Malone. He's double teamed. To Fisher. Shaq wants it down low. Stolen. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
When you're down low like this, Fitz, it's very easy. That's why you have to keep the ball up high.
Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. Fox takes it in. Fox is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Parker has the ball. Parker glides in. Biffs the layup.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good until the last second.
Tried to lay it in, but it wasn't finished by Fox.
They call these things freebies for a reason, because usually they are, but in this case, it wasn't. That's called working for the highlight reel, and here it comes.
The Lakers work it up. They're shooting 61% from the floor. To Malone. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. Shaq uses the drop step. To Fox. The layup was finished by Fox. Just over 5 minutes here in the first quarter. To Duncan. Duncan shoots from 12. Not there. Ginobili puts it up. Bounces short off the rim.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you got to concentrate to knock them down.
They're inside. To Fox. Dumps it off. Left side pass. The shot clock shows 5. To Fox. Fox shoots with the clock winding down. Misses the jumper. To Fox. Here comes the double team. The Lakers get the basket. They now lead by 4.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Parker can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. To Parker. Parker glides in. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
Those little guys can drive you nuts. If you let up for just 1 second, they'll be right by you.
And the Lakers have the ball. Fisher goes glass. A rare rebound by Parker. Dunks it. Parker tried to flex his wrist just a little, and you could tell he knew immediately something was wrong with it.
It looks like he jammed his wrist, and let's hope it's a sprain rather than broken.
Turkoglu will come off the floor. Fox will head to the bench. To Malone. Now in the paint. Shaq gets up.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
The Spurs bring it up court and are 2 back. Skip to Jackson. Back to Carter. Lob to Ori. Ori goes with the drop step. Grabbed by Carter. The shot clock shows 5. Pump fakes. Fades. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. To George. Fakes. Shaq wants the ball. Lob to Shaq. To Malone. He's doubled up. Shaq takes it in. Tipped up and then in.
Good rebound on the inside.
Carter is at the controls. To Jackson. Jackson takes the quick shot. 10 rebounds by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. To Malone. Wing pass. Received by Malone. Malone shoots from the post. Rebounded inside by Ori. Malone made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Dunks it home.
That was a nice finish there.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. To Duncan to stop the drought. The defensive rebound by Malone. To Malone. He's double teamed. Manages to pass out of it.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
The Spurs have the ball but are trailing 28-20. To end the drought, plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. To Shaq. Here comes the double team. Lob to Malone. Pump fakes. To Shaq. Shaq jumps up. Grabs the rim on the way down after the slam.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
Parker was injured earlier in the game, and here's Tom with the injury update.
He has a sprained wrist, Fitz. That's going to take a little time to heal. He's been given the okay to re-enter the game, but he has to be careful he doesn't aggravate the injury or make it worse.
Passes it way up court. To Bryant. Inside. Shaq gets airborne. Now is in double figures.
Nice shot, and these guys are starting to pull away.
Double-digit ball game. To Bowen. Now right side. Carter sails in. Knocked off course. The Spurs will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds.
Substitution for the Spurs. Substitution for the Lakers.
To cut it to single digits. No good.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
The Lakers have it, and they're on a 12-2 run. To George. Now in the paint. He's doubled up. Rush from inside. Swatted away. Easily rebounded by Duncan.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
Beats the buzzer. Not there. We're at the end of one. The score, 32-24. George throws it in to start the second. To Rush. He's double teamed. To Rush. He's double teamed. Rush takes it in. The Lakers turn this one over out of bounds. To Jackson. Pump fakes. Jackson takes the shot from the elbow. Not there for him.
Just couldn't sink that one. And you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
The Lakers have the lead here, 32-24. To Shaq. 5 on the shot clock. Dumps it off. For a double-digit lead, a rare rebound by Ori. Gets the lay-in.
You can't shy away from the spotlight when your star fits, and this guy certainly doesn't.
The Lakers could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Here comes the double team. To Rush. Rush sails in.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
The Spurs can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. To Jackson. Pass right side. To Ori. They push it inside. 5 on the shot clock. George gets called for the reach, and that is his first foul of the game. To Parker. He's doubled up. Duncan takes a turnaround J. Ripped down inside by Cook. Shaq uses the glass. Great shot by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
The Spurs work it up. They're shooting 41% from the floor. To Parker. To cut it to single digits. Ripped down by O'Neal. Can't capitalize.
Going inside isn't easy when the defense brings that kind of heat.
Parker is credited the assist. That's his 5th. The Lakers with an 8-point lead in the ball. Pargo crosses it over. Pargo is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, a defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
To Parker. Skip to Parker. To Duncan. Duncan gains some altitude. Blocked. He sinks the second. Just over 9 minutes here in the second quarter. Pargo gets some hang time. Hammered, and he'll go to the line. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. Parker brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Duncan. Duncan glides in.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
The Lakers work it up court. To Pargo. He's double teamed. The shot from the post missed by Pargo.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself, or a lot angry at yourself.
Bowen gets it right back after the block. Couldn't drop in the open look by Parker. To George. Pass caught by Pargo. Kobe fires from the right block. Deflected. Just under 8 minutes here in the second quarter. To Bowen. Pass left side. It's knocked away. The Spurs regain control. Cook made the nab back there and records his first steal. Finished up with a dunk by Bryant.
Everyone knows the best of them.
Parker brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Caught by Ori. Pump fakes. In the paint. To Parker. Parker shoots from 12. No mistaking that one.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Just over 7 minutes here in the second quarter. To Cook. Cook with the shot. Swatted. The tough shot. Misses the jumper.
Watch him in this replay. In the NBA, you can't be afraid of contact. AKA, don't be a baby. It's going to happen on every play.
Pargo has the ball. To George. Pass cross court. Pass caught by George. Lob to Shaq. 6 seconds to shoot. Kobe shoots with the clock winding down. A rare rebound by Jackson. To Jackson. Caught by Parker. Skip to Parker. Bounce to Duncan. Deflects the pass. The Spurs were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds.
Substitution for the Spurs. Substitution for the Lakers.
Just over 6 minutes here in the second quarter. To George. He's doubled up. Malone uses the drop step. Count that last jumper by Malone.
Oh, he was really challenged there, Fitz, but he was just too strong and it was not going to be denied.
Parker with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. To Ginobili. Duncan unloads from 10 feet out. Duncan, 10 points by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
He's double teamed. Dumps it off. Here comes the double team. To Shaq. 7 on the shot clock.
The mailman has been scoring and pounding the boards all game long. Hey, check that out. He racked up a double-double. Nice job.
The Spurs can cut into the lead with a basket here. A fake pass there. Received by Duncan. Grabbed by Duncan. Parker takes a wide open shot. Nice rebound by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. To Malone. Malone releases. Can't get it to fall from 14.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Skip to Parker. To Ginobili. Ginobili takes it in. Sent away. Easily rebounded by Duncan.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
To Parker. Parker glides in. Goes glass on the lay-in.
He's just too quick for his man. That's why he got the inside shot he wanted.
Just under 4 minutes here in the second quarter. To Pargo. Shaq off the glass. And we have a foul. Duncan will come out of the game because of foul trouble. George will head to the bench. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Oakley. To Ginobili. To Parker. Parker releases from the stripe.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
The Lakers taking up court with a narrow lead, 44-41. Fisher isolates. Fisher crosses over with the runner. Hits it.
The Lakers are lighting up the twine today. If they can keep this up, they should be able to pull away.
Parker brings it up, and he's got 12 points. To Rose. Pump fakes. Oakley fires from the right block. 11 rebounds by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. Ginobili is tagged with a reach, and that is his first foul of the game. Shaq will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
To Medvedenko. He's doubled up. Too long, and it was missed by Medvedenko.
You got to knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
To Rose. Nabbed by Oakley. Oakley shoots from the post. Automatic.
He just kept battling for position and fighting, and he got the dues for his efforts.
The Lakers. Fisher backs up. Fisher is looking to do something with it. Fisher fires from the post. Ripped down inside by Oakley. Fisher made the nab back there. Records his first steal. Fisher commits the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
2 minutes.
To Parker. Parker glides in. Gets the front rim.
The mailman is putting up some big-time rebounding numbers this half. If you want to control the scoreboard, you better control the glass. That's a play that deserves a second look.
Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Dumps it off. Grabbed by Oakley. To Ginobili. Inside pass. Oakley shoots, gets the far iron, but it goes in.
That was a nice finish there.
And the Lakers head into the front court. Dumps it off. Malone goes to the drop step. He's doubled up. Medvedenko takes it in. Knocked off course. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded by Rose. To Oakley. Oakley glides in. Ginobili is credited the assist. That's his fifth. 57 seconds here in the second quarter. In low. In the paint. Malone high off the glass. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Rebounded inside by Oakley. To Turkoglu. Turkoglu springs up. Can't get the reverse. Pump fakes. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Turkoglu. To Medvedenko. They're inside. Malone takes it in. Rejected hard. And it's right to him. To Ginobili. Caught by Ginobili. Outside. Parker lets it go from the wing. It's fired. Skip to Oakley. To Turkoglu. Shoots the three. Doesn't get the long one. Rose lets it go from 7 feet out. Not there for him. We've reached halftime with the score 50-47. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the game track with Tom Tolbert and see what's cooking. Tommy, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers have a higher field goal percentage, and that's what you're looking for. They have to be confident down the stretch. They're going to keep it up and hit the big shots.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Malone inbounds to start the second half. Skip to Fox. To Fisher. Fisher sizing up his man. Fisher is called for charging, and that is his third foul so far.
Oh, he tried to cross him over in hopes of getting free, but the D didn't bite. That's a charge.
To Turkoglu. Dumps it off. Willis shoots from the top of the key. Plucked out of the sky by O'Neal. Nabbed by Fox. To Bryant. The shot clock shows 5. Back to Bryant. Kobe sails in. It's rejected.
He really took charge there. That shot had no chance. No chance at all.
There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Tenacious D kept them from getting any shot off before the 24-second clock ran out.
To Parker. Received by Turkoglu. Pump fakes. Turkoglu goes with the fadeaway. Big bucket by the fourth-year man out of Turkey.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Fisher works it up. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Stolen.
You got to keep a vice grip on the ball down low. Everyone's raking at it, and if you don't hold on to it, you're going to lose it.
To Ginobili. Ginobili glides in. Can't take the lead.
He should be trying to go towards the rim when he's that close, not fading away from it.
Shaq goes with the drop step. Ginobili is whistled for reaching in. And that will be his second foul of the game. A rare rebound by Ginobili. To Duncan. Here comes the double team. To take the lead. Money on the jump shot.
That basket was all set up by the pass. When you're double teamed like that, somebody's got to be open. All you got to do is find him.
The Lakers are just behind here, 51-50. Pass caught by Malone. He's double teamed. Malone shoots, puts too much on it.
That's just right around the spot where they got to concentrate to knock him down. Not only a great move coming up in this replay, but great control to lay it in despite the hack.
Ori comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Good for the three-point play. Fisher brings it up. An extra effort rebound by Turkoglu. To Ginobili. Here comes the double team. Hook that post shot by Duncan.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
And the Lakers have it but are behind 56-50. Fisher off the glass. Deflected. Hauled down by Parker. Parker pulls the trigger from the high post. Not going down. The inside shot was missed by Duncan.
Good scorers have short-term memory. If you stopped the game and asked him about that last shot, he'd say, what shot?
The Lakers get the bucket. It's a 4-point game. Parker brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. The lay-in was cashed in by Parker.
This guy is so quick, he's the only person I know that can break his shadow's ankles.
The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 45% from the floor. Soft roll in the front iron there, made by Fisher.
Great adjustment at half, Fitz. This looks like a whole different ball club out here.
The Spurs bring it up. They haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Ori sails in, swatted. It's loose, and that's his second block of the game.
Watch the great job he does positioning himself for this dunk. Once he was up there, he just went up and boom, flushed it.
Just over 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Skip to Duncan. To Ori. He's double teamed. A fake pass there. Parker launches from beyond the arc. No doubt about it.
That's one of those shots where the coach is saying, no, no, no. Yeah.
Just under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Fisher, high off the glass, lays it right in.
The Lakers, they're pounding it inside play after play. The defense is as soft as the underside of a turtle.
Parker takes it up, and he's got 8 assists. Skip to Ginobili. Pump fakes. Ginobili with the crossover. Clock down to 6. The inside shot was missed by Ginobili. Yet another block, and it's right back to the shooter. Ori connects on the shot, and he's fouled. He'll get the additional free throw. Parker will come off the floor. He completes the three-point play. It's a 6-point game. To Fox, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Protecting the ball is priority number 1. You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of the handle.
The J was missed by Ginobili.
If you're going to run the break by yourself, you've got no one to blame if you can't finish.
Fisher takes it in, hammered, and he'll go to the line. He can't get the first. Good on number 2. And the Spurs can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. A difficult shot and a miss by Duncan.
They should definitely focus on taking the best shot rather than just a quick shot. Watch how a real man does his thing here.
The Spurs have the lead here, 64-61. To Ori. Ori releases from the stripe, gets the bucket.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Fisher works it up, and he's got 11 points. To Bryant. Caught by Fisher. Fisher glides in, denies it, and it's sent out of bounds. Just over 6 minutes here in the third quarter. To Duncan. Duncan goes to the hook. Duncan, 14 points by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest.
The hook was just the move he needed to get that one over the defense. It's really hard to guard that hook shot.
Fisher gets the bucket and his 7th point this quarter. He's got 13 in the game.
That was a nice shot, especially considering his momentum was still carrying him forward.
And the Spurs bring it up. To Duncan. Fakes the pass. To Ori. They work it in. Duncan unloads from 10 feet out. Money on the jump shot.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
The Lakers would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. To Fox. Outside. To Fox. 5 on the shot clock. Malone uses the glass. Knocked off course. And it's right to him.
He got his hand up there and sent that one right back down. Nice job. Here it comes.
The Lakers with the ball, and they're down 9. To Fox. Grabbed by Bryant. He's doubled up. Kobe drops in his 14th point tonight.
The more touches your star players get, the better your offense flows.
Harder takes the quick shot. Misses the jumper. Stopped home by Duncan.
This is the kind of guy you hate guarding. Very active and always capable of scoring on you.
Fisher works it up. He's shooting 54% from the floor. Kobe uses the drop step. Ori gets called for the reach, and that is his first foul of the game. Shaq will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Kobe one-on-one. Clock down to 6. Kobe lets it go from the wing. A rare rebound by Ori. Here comes the double team. Pretty putback dunk by Duncan.
Tim Duncan is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
Fisher is at the controls. To cut it to single digits. Misses the tray. Pump fakes. To Bryant. Medvedenko wants it in the post. They get it to him. He's doubled up. The shot clock shows 5. Worked the crossover, but it's still missed by Fisher.
If it were hard to catch it before, it's going to be next to impossible now. This drought is absolutely killing him.
Off the front rim and missed by Carter.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
He's double teamed.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
The Spurs with control in the lead, 76-67. To Duncan for a double-digit lead. Ripped down inside by Fisher. Fisher sails in, has the basket, and has 9 points so far this quarter. He has a total of 15.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
And the Spurs take it up. They're shooting 43% from the floor. Harder shoots, nails the step-back jam.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
The Lakers work it up. They haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. The tray was missed by Fisher.
He may have forced that one. That 3 can be tempting when you're down, but a solid 2 is just as good in the long run.
Went with the direct layup, but it's missed by Ginobili. Ginobili can't seem to catch fire here in the third quarter. To Fox. Fox takes it in, lays it right in. And the Spurs are up 7 and have the ball. To Ori. Ori shoots from the post, nails it.
Definite mismatch on that last play. Too much height for the shooter.
Fisher brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Fakes. Skip to Bryant. Kobe uses the drop step. The Lakers turn it over. Ginobili will leave the floor. He's really been struggling so far. Cook comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Spurs could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. To Jackson. He's doubled up. Bowen from inside. Swatted away. Blocked again. And it's pulled in by George.
He made that block look easy, Fitz.
To Bryant.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
50 seconds here in the third quarter. Carter pulls the trigger from 8. Money on the jump shot.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
And the Lakers are behind here, 82-73. To Payton. Payton takes the shot. Can't finish it in the post. The ball's loose. The Spurs will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Carter tries the spin move for a double-digit lead. Sends it back the other way. Nice defensive rebound by George. Off the right rim, but missed by Bryant. Jackson made the nab back there, records his first steal. Duncan goes glass, lays it right in.
Anthony Carter made the right move. He found his teammate with the better shot and gave it up for the assist.
Kobe unloads from deep three-point range. Great shot by the 8-year man out of Lower Marion High School in Pennsylvania. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 84-76. Bowen inbounds to start the final quarter. To Duncan. Duncan shoots from the post. Money.
He is single-handedly icing this defense apart.
Passes it way up court. To cut it to single digits.
One more time. Check this out.
Carter takes it up court, and he's only 1 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. The bucket was drained, and the lead is pushed to double digits by Carter.
The Spurs are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Double-digit ball game. Takes the 3, nails the deep one.
The Lakers are just torching the Nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
Just over 11 minutes here in the fourth quarter. The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Carter.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
The Lakers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. Payton from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
This guy's shooting from a different area code out there.
Carter with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Carter gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Payton has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night this trip down. The J was off the mark by Payton.
You live and die with your superstars. They're not going to make every shot.
To Jackson. Pass caught by Carter. Dumps it off for a double-digit lead. Wasn't there.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
The Lakers are at the controls. Kobe launches from beyond the arc. Not there for him. To George. Nabbed by Bryant. To George. Payton releases. Bounces short off the rim.
He had the look, he had the room, he had the time. You gotta hit those.
Carter brings it up, and he's got 6 assists.
The judges are definitely going to give him a 10 for difficulty on that one. He came through with the big-time fade on that move.
And the Lakers with the ball, but they're down double digits. The lead is cut to single digits by Medvedenko.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
To Carter, fakes the pass. They push it inside. Duncan has the basket in 29 points so far.
The Spurs have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
Payton takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To cut it to single digits. No one's home. To George. Long range. Picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game.
It's not just the great shooters knocking down those threes anymore. Everybody wants to get in on the act.
Carter works it up court. To Jackson. Jackson takes the quick shot. Rebounded inside by Payton. George launches from beyond the arc. Misses the jumper. To Medvedenko. Kobe is looking to do something with it. Kobe with the shot. Buries number 22.
These teams have been battling all game long, Fitz, and it may not be decided till the very end of the fourth quarter.
The Spurs take it up court and are leading 96-92. Couldn't stop the run there and a miss by Carter.
I liked how he went with the crossover there. Of course, I would have liked it a lot more if he'd have actually made a bucket. Here's how you send a message. Not by trash talking, but by thundering home a putback like this one.
Just under 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Bowen. Right side pass. To stop the drought. A rare rebound by Bryant. Kobe with the step back. Gets the offensive board. Payton glides in. Can't tie it up.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
The bucket counts thanks to an assist by Carter.
Tim Duncan drops in another one, and if he continues to roll like this, he just might be the difference.
Just over 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Kobe launches from beyond the arc. No way. Pump fakes. Cook sails in, lays it right in.
Beautiful feed inside for the score. That was the only place he could put the ball.
The Spurs bring it up. They're shooting 46% from the floor. Grabbed by Duncan. Caught by Duncan. Received by Duncan. To Jackson. Payton made the nab back there. Records his first steal. Kobe jumps up. Deflected. The Spurs were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds.
Substitution for the Lakers.
To Payton. To take the lead. Easily rebounded by Duncan.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
To Jackson. Duncan goes with the drop step. The 6-footer was blown by Willis.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
Quick shot. Can't get the three to fall. To Bryant. Payton wants it in the post. Rejected hard. And that's his 5th block of the contest.
Don't even think about bringing that soft serve yogurt in on this guy. He's gonna have that for breakfast.
To Duncan. Shaq made the nab back there and records his first steal.
Check out the nice little two-handed jam on this replay. Nice finish.
The Spurs can tie it up with a basket this trip down. To Parker. A fake pass there. Inside to stop the drought. Not there for him. The run cannot be stopped by Willis. To George. George takes it in, hands it, and gets his 11th point of the quarter. He has a total of 11.
Nice job of scrapping and getting back into this game.
Just over 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Bowen to end the drought. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Skip to Payton. Payton fires, gets the kind bounce off the back rim. The Spurs will take a timeout here. Bowen will come off the floor. Fox comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. And the Spurs take it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. Pass caught by Ginobili. To Turkoglu. Pump fakes. Turkoglu crosses it over. Turkoglu connects on the shot and he's fouled. He'll get a free throw. He can't complete the three-point play. Hauled down by Malone.
That's how you play a physical game. He wanted that rebound, and then he went and got it.
The Lakers get that one and now have scored 13 unanswered points. To Duncan. Duncan glides in.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
The Lakers have it, and they are out in front. 107 to 102. Takes the three. He's off from three-point land.
This game's not quite over yet, but it's definitely not the way you want to be playing down the stretch.
Fisher goes with the crossover. To Fox. Shaq has position down low. They get it into him. The shot clock shows 5. Malone hacked in the act. Count the 2, and he'll shoot one more from the line. Ripped down inside by Willis. Parker with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Duncan. Duncan takes a wide open shot. Duncan, 34 points by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest. To Fox. Received by Malone. Malone high off the glass, and we have a foul.
My goodness, that guy just mugged him out there. That's a misdemeanor in 30 states.
Sinks the first of 2. He's off on the second. An extra effort rebound by Willis.
The Spurs are winning the battle of the boards, and that's the kind of physical play you need to win basketball games.
Dumps it off. Willis shoots from the paint. Missed it.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's just too easy when you have that many inches on your defender.
The Lakers with the ball and a 4-point lead. Malone off the glass. It's rejected. The Lakers will get this one back. To Fox. Fox raises up, rips cord.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
Parker is just an assist shy from a double-double. To Parker. Parker lets it go from 7 feet out. Knocked off course. Controlled by Fisher. To Duncan. Duncan shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
Nice basket. You gotta love close games, and this one's gonna be close down to the wire.
Just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Dumps it off. Rejected hard. And it's pulled in by Parker.
This guy's going block crazy out there today.
To Duncan. Caught by Parker. Duncan shoots from the paint. 14 rebounds by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. Jams it in.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
And the Spurs can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. Shot attempt from high post, missed by Ginobili.
You look up ugly in the dictionary, and there'll be a freeze frame of that shot.
To Bryant. To Fisher. Shaq wants the ball.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
The Spurs with control, but are down here. 119 to 108. To Willis. Fakes. Skip to Ginobili. Lob to Duncan. 5 on the shot clock to cut it to single digits. Big bucket by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest.
Tim Duncan is having a huge quarter, but they're still down on the scoreboard.
Duncan with the personal. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Parker with the personal. That's his 1st foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. It's ripped down by Willis.
Fitz, they got themselves into trouble earlier in the game, and it looks like this one's going to be just out of reach.
You don't see that often, but some elevation there by Turkoglu.
The Spurs are just torching the Nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan. To Ginobili. Ginobili sails in.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
Parker with the personal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. The Spurs will take a timeout here. To Willis. Duncan gets some air, powers it down.
Wow. When this guy goes up, you may want to put on your hard hat underneath the bucket. That's power.
Parker with the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Blocked.
Timeout, Spurs.
To Parker. Parker launches from beyond the arc. Rebounded inside by Bryant. Ginobili with the personal. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. The 3 ball. It's back rim and out. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 124-116. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers kept taking 3 after 3 in this one. I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job of getting out there and getting a hand in their face, because that's what cost them the game.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Malone is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 19 points and 19 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Welcome to the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. First of all, let's look at the Raptors, who got the victory in this one to move to 5-13 on the year. Over in New Jersey, we had the Nets win by 2. Detroit came away from this one with a win. The Hornets get their 14th win of the year. Houston came away from this one with a win. Over in the Alamo City, we had the Lakers win by 8. Phoenix came away victorious. The Pacers get their 11th win of the year. Seattle came away victorious. Out in LA, we had the Cavaliers win by 1. And in our final game, we had the Warriors win by 2. It's time to give out our daily award. Karl Malone was the man. You need a leader out on the floor, and he was the guy this afternoon. Some games you just don't have it. It's almost like there's a lid on the rim. So just pass the ball, dog. Skeeter had a nightmare of a game. Unfortunately for him, this wasn't a dream. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on ESPN.